WWE is a problem right now, and it is that it's very reminiscent of Oscars So White. Now you can Google what that phrase means, but I am noticing it, and it bothers me. And the reason it bothers me is because I don't want my kids to grow up watching wrestling and only seeing one demographic on screen. See, I grew up and I got to see Ron Simmons. I got to see Flash Funk, Ahmed Johnson. I got to see Booker T, Stevie Ray. These are people that I got to watch on screen, and I enjoyed all of them. Booker T is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. I've told you the story on here before of me cutting school, getting on the train to WWF New York to buy my Tell Me You Didn't Just Say That Sucker t-shirt. That's how much I love that man, that I cut school to go buy his merch. I've always been a fan of all different types of professional wrestlers. And I'm not watching that right now on WWE. I'm watching the same people in the main event. I'm watching the Samoans be used like they're black men. And that's just not the case. You have talented people on your roster. Currently, there are 5 phenomenal black men on the roster. And before someone comes at me and says, dude, calm down. These things need to marinate. Give them time. How are we supposed to give them time if no stories are being written for them? How are we supposed to give them time when they're thrown into a division that isn't really cared for? And I'm tired of this trope in which we're supposed to just be accepting of the bare minimum. Like, oh, I'm supposed to cry because those guys get to be on TV every week? That's not good enough for me. If it's good enough for you, well, good on you. But for me, I want to see Carmelo Hayes have a real fucking single story. I want to see Kofi Kingston become a singles wrestler again. I want to see Xavier go for a mid-card title. I want to see Montez Ford or Angelo Dawkins get the Kabuki Warrior treatment, in which one of them could wrestle at a PLE for a world title, and it's not going to break up the team. There are so many ways to get people over, and WWE isn't utilizing any of them. You could make somebody the final 4 at the Royal Rumble. You could have someone be the final person at the Elimination Chamber. You could have someone run a gauntlet. Don't tell me there aren't ways to get someone over. This whole, we just use what the crowd gives us, well, yeah. They're conditioned to like one type of wrestler. You have the ability to change that. I have said this multiple times in multiple videos. WWE has the ability to affect change. They can make changes. I saw a comment in my video yesterday in which it says, name me a black man that wasn't used in a comedic role over the past 10 years. Name me someone that was super serious. And someone tried to say, well, Bobby Lashley was used that way. No, I remember this guy bending over at the top of the ramp and slapping his ass towards the ring. That's a comedic role. I don't want to hear this shit. I know what I'm watching. And to be quite honest with you, it's disturbing.